This is PodCast BootCamp, the video menu, Volume 2, 0511 for identification. In this series of videocasts, we've been answering questions from CraftContent 2015, held at Nosy College of Art in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm going to discuss storing or managing your podcasts after you've created them. And of course, as an Apple user, I have access to GarageBand, Apple's powerful music suite. 2 years ago, my local Apple store made a presentation to BMI and set up a series of GarageBand workshops at the time of the release of GarageBand app for iOS 7 devices. I was privileged to receive an hour's worth of coaching at 8 different events. The users were a rotating cast of characters, mostly songwriters, with a sprinkling of performing artists, and I was the only podcaster. When I first started to work with GarageBand, I would paste interviews in place, and I recorded opening and closing comments and teases separately. Working this way was labor-intensive. Now I work in a more linear fashion and spend an extra few moments in post-production to get out the little stumbles and or mispronunciations. When I'm satisfied, each finished podcast is sent to Dropbox. Experience tells me that loading to my selected site, Podomatic, is quicker from storage rather than direct from my machine. I then exit GarageBand and look to make sure if it is indeed in Dropbox as an MP3 file. If it's a long-form podcast, I usually make an archive CD copy for storage with the printed script. GarageBand is very user-friendly, and before you close any project, you will be prompted to save as you quit. If I have made any changes, I can then push the new version to Dropbox, but this is usually not necessary. Incidentally, I've found working in iMovie, I can create a more YouTube-friendly MP4 by pasting my iMovie back into GarageBand. The voice track, it seems to load faster. If you would like to make a comment and or suggestion or nominate a new app, we'd like to hear from you. Call 800-228-2717, that's 800-228-2717, or by U.S. snail to Bridgemaven, Post Office Box 210111, 37221, Nashville, Tennessee. This has been PodCast BootCamp, the video manual, Volume 2, 0511 for identification.